Good day, people of the world, to episode 4, right? We're on episode 4. This is episode 4.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Welcome to episode 4 of 2 Degrees of Separation. We are your hosts. My name is Eli.
My name is Jacob, or Jake, or, buddy old pal.
Buddy, oh pal, you're just going to make it different every time.
Every time, one more every time. That's what we're going to be.
He's like, it'll change at some point. It'll end up just being one thing. Maybe. We'll see.
I'm just going to go by Junior at some point. You'll never know.
I was going to say, make up a different name every time.
Reginald Watley. That's my name this week.
What? Reginald Watley. Yes,
yeah.
Indeed. Happy Halloween!
I mean...
Right?
No. Happy fall.
Happy Halloween! Dude, it's the... come on. October 2nd? Come on.
October 2nd. Not while we're recording this. Not while we're recording this.
I don't care. Happy Halloween!
Daddy.
Come on. It's October.
I guess
we're in the
so.
future right now, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, we're in the past.
We're in the past. They're in the future.
But you're hearing it in the future. Yes. All right. Starting things off. If you made it all the way through last week's episode, the very end, there was a question. What was the question, Jacob? What was the question?
I think it was do I believe in ghosts? But I mean, it was pretty open to anybody.
He says, "Do I?" yeah. I mean, actually, it did seem kind of directed at you. But hey, yeah, it was just kind of open. Yeah. Do we believe in ghosts? What's your take on that one?
Nah, I mean, do we believe in aliens? I want to say, there's something there, but would I call it a ghost necessarily?
But you have experienced something.
I have, yeah, but I mean, so everybody has. Everybody has.
Well, that's true.
Everybody has.
That's true. I'll admit to that one. Yep, that's very true. So, do I believe in ghosts? I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna say yes. I'm not gonna say yes, but I'm not gonna say no. Like, the best way I can put it would be, if it hits the fan, I believe in ghosts now.
Oh, man.
Hit him with the Zach Baggins. I didn't believe in...
My name is Zach Baggins. I didn't believe in ghosts until I came face to face with one.
That's what I'm saying.
Cue the voice crack and scream at the beginning of every episode.
Great. 10 out of 10. So good. No.
Man.
No, but yeah. I don't want to say no. And I don't want to say yeah. Because, yeah, we've both had something happen together.
Yeah.
Then I've also had something happen with Riley and another, I've already said his name, Adam.
Yeah.
I had something happen with Riley and Adam. That happened. So it's a tough call. That's why I'm like, that's why I'm very on the fence about it. Because it was stuff. What?
I had a thought the other day, and I had mentioned it to somebody about what ghosts, what they could be. And then I was thinking, like, what if it's just people, like, astral projecting in their dreams in real life, their real life is being affected by them in their dreams because their energy is astral projecting into life in various moments.
Well,
so people are ghosts, but in their dreams.
What?
Deep thought, man.
He says deep thought. Deep thought. Never thought about it that way. So I guess you just don't know. That's the thing. You just don't know, right?
Right.
You don't. Prove it.
Honestly, yeah. Prove it.
Hit 'em up. Prove
Same
it.
with aliens, dude. Prove it. I want nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do with it.
You want nothing to do with
It's
it?
spooky. Spooky stuff, man.
I'm telling you, I'll take aliens over ghosts any day of the week. Is that bad?
I mean, aliens are. I mean, if they exist, they're there. Ghosts might exist, but they're not there.
Fair
The
point.
Harry
That's much
Potter
worse. Never mind.
invisibility cloaks.
Yeah, you put it that way. That's I don't know about that one now.
You can knock a cup off my counter any day of the week as long as you're not probing me.
That's valid. Yeah, I'm good. Yep, that makes sense. Dang. But I'm telling you, people make ghosts out to be much scarier than anything I have experienced. The stuff that has happened to me that I haven't been able to explain. Like that stuff, yeah, granted, it was creepy, and I don't have a way to explain either situations.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like, I didn't feel I was gonna die, you know?
Yeah.
People like making these ghosts out to be like crazy, man. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't
Saying
know.
some wild stuff.
Some people are just. I feel like ghosts are much more of a in your head kind of thing.
In your head?
In your head kind of thing, as in like I think people might imagine they have had experiences with like ghosts and whatnot, but it's probably just them scaring themselves in an atmosphere they're not comfortable in. It's like when you see shadows in like a completely dark room, you think something's there, nothing's there. I mean, or if you put somebody in a completely silent room, they'll hear things. What's stopping you from doing that when you're in a room that has sounds?
Fun fact, you actually mentioned that. So I can't remember the company that made it. It is a sound company of some sort, big company, very, very big. They created a completely soundproof room. Have you seen the video for that?
I think so, yeah.
And they have, like, people can't sit in there by themselves for, it's like more than 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, because they start to hear things. That's what I'm saying.
That's horrifying.
So who's to say your brain can't do that? Just it's like a misfire. Who's to say you don't hear something because you're in an environment that tricks your brain?
That's true. And being all right, so there's like if you've noticed any of like the ghost hunting TV shows and stuff like that, I'm not out here trying to debunk anything just because I have Jacob says I am. I have experienced something that I couldn't explain, and there was no way to explain it. And in both situations, there was other people that heard the same thing,
such
couldn't
as
explain it. Before I say it, what I was gonna say is like if you watch these TV shows about ghost hunting and stuff like that, it always happens to be at night, and I want to know how much sleep these people are getting before they decide to stay up all night doing this.
Yeah, that's true, dude. That's true.
So, all right, you're running off sleep deprivation, most likely, and secondly, your brain will play tricks on you in the dark.
Oh, 100%.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, no doubt.
Without a doubt. Tell me, Jacob, tell me that not once were you in our grandparents' basement and you shut the light off and you took a dead sprint up those
Olympian.
stairs.
Olympian.
I was jumping 4 stairs at a time. Didn't matter.
Stairs didn't exist, dude.
I just floated.
Yeah. Can you take me up the stairs?
And there was exactly. There was nothing there that I know of.
Yeah, right.
That I know of. But that's what I'm saying. So that's why I say I'm not on the yes end of the spectrum. I'm not on the no end of the spectrum. I'm on the, if somebody gives me concrete facts, I don't want it. I don't want it. But yeah, so Jacob and I did experience something. He actually brought this up. It was last week when we were talking about it.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, it was recently.
Very recently, that when we lived at my dad's house, our dad's house, we were our our dad.
Yeah. Where's my family?
Our bedrooms were directly across the hall from each other, and the doors were open all the time between our rooms. The house was really hot. Doors were always open. All right, and one night we were in bed, lights off. It is going to
Snoozeville.
bed.
Snooze
Yeah.
time.
And it was loud. It sounded like, I don't
Dude,
even know
it
how to
was
explain
so
it.
loud, it made the bed vibrate. I mean, it was like a dense, just like, imagine a lion took its paw with its claws and just dug down the entire bottom of the bed.
Yeah. All right, and he says the bed, he slept on a bunk bed because we used to share a room growing up. And you were on the top bunk at that point in time?
Yeah.
And we both heard this loud scratch. Like, yeah, just like,
Dude, it was horrifying.
Not nails in a chalkboard, but like something scratching.
Nah, it was like something digging down the entire bottom of the bed. It was like claws digging through it. It's like cutting cardboard. Imagine cutting cardboard.
That's a good way to put it. Cutting cardboard. Yeah. Yeah. And I remember, like, I forgot about that scenario until you brought it up. I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
that happened.
That was a terrifying one.
I was laying in bed and I like leaned over my bed. And the way I leaned, I had a direct line of sight into his room, you know? Direct.
Yeah.
And it's not that far. You're talking, it was like, what, 20 feet between my room and your room?
Yeah, it wasn't that much of a distance.
Yeah, and I was just like, what was that? Like, and we didn't have any animals.
No,
we didn't have
not
any
at
animals.
the time.
Yeah, so...
And whatever it was too big to be like a small critter in the house. It was too much of a ruckus. That was like...
And it was on the bed.
Yeah.
It was on the bed.
Or you couldn't even imagine like somebody under the bed digging a knife down from the top to bottom, essentially. It was just like, just loud, dude. So loud.
Yeah, that's absolutely pass. So, do you believe in ghosts? Because
I mean, I didn't see anything.
Can't explain that one. I have no idea.
At the end of the day, maybe a tree fell over and scraped the back of the house. I don't know.
Yeah, it had to have been
maybe a raccoon was on the roof and was trying to stay on, sliding off slowly.
Could you imagine? I'm just thinking of a raccoon. Just arms out.
Dude.
Sliding down the roof.
Dun 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 da da dun da da dun. Scrape.
Scrape. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, so that happened. and neither of us have an explanation as to what caused this sound. Wild experience, and we were both reasonably young at that point. I was probably like 15-ish, 14.
Yeah, that puts me at like 9, 10.
Dude, you're 3 years younger than me.
Well, more so 4 than anything.
Okay, all right. And then, have you ever experienced anything aside from that?
I've had doors open and whatnot. Like I've just been sitting around. I've been upstairs in the house back up north and heard footsteps and whatnot downstairs. But I'm the only one there.
Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, So Jacob, yeah, the house Jacob lived in a, what was it? How many bedrooms this house? 1, 2, 3. There, Jacob
4.
lived in a four bedroom house by himself.
Yeah, I was chilling.
And that's horrifying because it wasn't a tiny house. It wasn't a gigantic house, but it wasn't a tiny house by no means.
Dude, I'll tell you what, the worst part about that entire place was the basement, because there was just, the first time I ever went down there, there's the light, like,
Good vibes.
no. Behind the heater area,
said,
like the
"Nah."
whole HVAC system, there was just a chair, like on an office chair that was all duct taped, and it was just under the light. It looked so terrifying.
It was duct taped?
Yeah, the arms were all duct taped, dude.
That's fine. It's fine. I totally, like, see, and that's, I have always wanted to, like, it sounds so, I've wanted to experience something like that. Like, I've wanted to, saying ghost hunting sounds goofy to me, but I want to go ghost hunting.
Yeah. But then
I
I'm
want to do
like,
some real life Phasmo, man.
you gotta spend a lot of time doing that, though, because it's not like the first time you go to do it,
Time.
anything's gonna happen.
Money.
Time
I
and
mean, I
money,
guess I
yeah.
Yeah. I can ball up in there with my phone and just record blackness.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Just heavy breathing the entire time.
I've always wanted to visit an old sanitarium, you know? I think that would
Yeah.
be wild.
That'd be
That would
terrifying.
be really cool.
No, that'd be terrifying.
Terrifying. I mean, definitely, absolutely terrifying. But it's on the bucket list. I got to do it at least once. I'm a fan.
No
Beam me up.
thanks. No.
If I got some friends that want to do it, let's go.
Don't you
Let's
need
get it
permission?
done.
Don't you need permission?
Definitely need permission. Not breaking into places. Yep. Definitely need permission.
Mm.
I feel like permission probably wouldn't be that bad though, right?
Probably a lot of places. No, probably not.
But then who actually resides over those things? Would it be like the city they're in?
You gotta find that stuff out. It sounds like a
fair
lot
point.
of more time and resources.
Yeah, he says, and more time and money.
Yep.
Yeah, so if I can mooch off anybody and go experience some ghosts, come on. Beam me up. I'm ready for it. Those ghosts will love me. That sounds awful.
Yeah, no thanks, man.
He says, yeah, I'm going to pass on that
My
one.
luck, I'll go ghost
No.
hunting one time and end up possessed by a demon.
Yeah. Yep. And see, now, like, that's a whole different... you know, I'm good. That scares me.
I mean, it's all just bad energy, man.
Bad energy. Yeah.
At the end of the day.
I totally want to do some ghost hunting. That would be sick. That would be... Yeah, dude. Yeah. That sounds awesome. Let's go. Let's ghost facers. No, let's That's from Supernatural. Jacob, let's start a ghost hunting group, even though we're across the country from one another.
You had your chance. All right.
Guess what, people? Podcast is done. Jacob and I, we're starting a ghost hunting group.
YouTube
We're
channel
quitting our
only.
jobs.
Exclusive YouTube channel.
Exclusively on YouTube. And nope, it's gonna be behind a paywall on Patreon.
Exploring America's deadliest diners, and we'll just go to diners at night where people have died and see who's around.
Diners?
Yeah,
It's like
it'll be on the Food Channel, Food Network.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We'll dress up like Guy Fieri.
That's what I was about to say. Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Is there anybody looking to go to Flavortown?
Flavortown. Yes. We need to do that. I'm so excited. Come on.
That sounds like a lot of work. I don't want to bleach my hair. If I could get the shades in the t-shirt though, and the shirt. Oh
yeah. Come on. Easy.
You know
get
what?
a wig. It's
Halloween.
That's perfect. If you don't have a costume for Halloween, bam, there you go. There you go. Easy.
Yeah, I'm going to Flavortown.
Going to Flavortown. Do you even do anything for Halloween?
No.
You don't?
No, I'm not one of those people.
I mean, we go walk around our neighborhood because our neighborhood is popping. Like,
Ah,
you can't even get a car through the neighborhood anymore.
yeah, see, it's not like that here.
Oh, there are so many people, and everybody has like their garage is open. It's not like you're going door to door. It's their garage is open. They're having a party, and they got bowls of candy.
Well, good for you, man. Sounds like you're having a good time.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I might cut a
It is.
pumpkin or two. You don't know. You don't know.
I definitely want to carve pumpkins this year for sure. Carve pumpkins. Need to do that. And then like, what is it? Yeah, we're gonna be gone. Is it? I think the 18th through the 25th of this month. October 18th to the 25th. That's when we're gonna be gone for
Salem.
Yeah. So tough to get a Halloween costume and together. We'll see. Maybe we'll just be pirates again.
Speaking of Salem,
what?
fun fact, you probably have heard this whole thing already, but for those who might not have heard, they recently started doing studies. Well, I don't know if it was recent studies, but they kind of concluded that a lot of the thought of witches came from fungus that grew on the wheat that they made all their bread out of,
Among Us.
and it caused them all to kind of have hallucinations.
Wait, you thought people were nuts? Is this actually a thing?
Yes, yeah, it was the wheat. Yeah, it was the place in where all the witch trials were going on, Salem. It's a very popular fungus that grows there, and they think it affected. Yeah, okay, it's okay. It's okay. I'm telling a story.
Okay.
I'm letting the people know that the witch trials weren't actually because of witches. It was because of fungus wheat.
Fungi.
Fungi wheat.
Fungi wheat.
It's like
that an actual, like...
but fungi
can I
wheat.
Google this?
Yeah.
Fungi.
Look it up. Look it up.
Really?
Look up. Oh shoot, I don't even know what you would look up.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm not gonna do it right now, but
Oh.
I'm definitely gonna look it up. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I've never heard of that.
It's yeah. I gotta get the name of it.
Among
I gotta
Us.
get the name of it.
Jacob's out here doing the Google. Out here doing the Google now. While you're doing that, though, I'm going to talk about the other thing that I had experienced.
I got it.
What? What is it?
Rye ergot. It's a fungus a fungus blight that forms hallucinogenic drugs in bread.
No
and they
way.
think that's what caused the people to think there were witches in Salem.
What? And wasn't there like a one lady in specific, I think, that back then, no, she was like just accusing people left and right of being witches, and she was just like loving it.
Probably.
Like, people straight up getting killed over this, and she's just accusing everybody. We got Sandy over here, she a witch. We got Sue over here, she a witch. We got I can't think of any we got
Nancy.
Mary Magdalene over here, she a witch. Like, I can't think of any old names.
Yeah, two solid ones.
Yeah, I had two solid ones. But no, I'm pretty sure that was a thing too. That there was a lady back in the ye old days.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That. I gotta look that up. I definitely gotta look that up. But the other thing that I wanted to talk about was we were so it was my sister Riley, my friend Adam. We were all at my mom's house, which is the house that Jacob was residing in. That was the house we were talking about.
The lone survivor.
We were at that house, and I think we were just hanging out in the living room. It was just us there, and the power went out. This is like, it's not the middle of the day, but it wasn't deep nighttime because nobody else was at the house. I don't know where they were. It was it was dark outside. Let me put it that way. It was later in the day for sure. And power went out. Our reaction is, we're getting out of the living room. Why? Don't know, because that house is creepy.
You're a bunch of
Where
babies.
did we go? Where did we go? We went and sat on the kitchen table. We went
The
and sat on the
safest
kitchen
place
table.
to be.
The safest place to be, because it was like the only light in that
That's
in the
true.
house.
Yeah, there was only like one big window on that house.
There was only one big window, and it was in the dining room. So, and not instead of sitting at the chairs, we just like huddled up with each other on the table.
Y'all are weird.
And listen, we're sitting there in silence, and I am. There's a mosquito on me. Ah! All right, got it. I am dead serious when I say this. All three of us heard somebody say, "Mommy." And it came from the basement.
That's awful. That's awful. Not the basement.
All three of
I thought
us.
it was upstairs. I recalled you guys. Man, that's worse. I hated
Monte.
that basement's terrifying.
And
Boss Monte.
we tried. We even like thought about it. Like, there's no way all of us heard this. It had to have been something else. It had to have been.
Man.
But the neighbors on both sides of us, directly on the sides, they did not have kids.
Yeah. That's messed up. I don't like that. That's awful.
Bruh. What? How? I don't know how to explain it.
See,
that's one thing.
The thing with that house,
I wasn't going to look.
Thing with that house is that y'all built that place up to be scary before I think I ever even stepped foot into it.
Did we? I mean, it was very, what, 60s, 70s?
Yeah.
Wood grain wall, not even wallpaper, wood grain walls.
Yeah,
Bang.
They were interesting. For sure.
He says that is interesting.
I think the worst thing that I experienced in that house was just the dreams that I had. I don't think I ever had wild dreams until I started staying there.
Really?
Yeah. I have weird dreams.
Good vibes. It's fun.
One time, one very prominent dream was that of a woman in a white dress, right? Mm-hmm. And I was staying in what was Riley's old room at the time. And I had a dream that this woman in a white dress walked by the doorway in my dream and then walked back into the room where I was in.
There's no way.
And I woke up, and then I found out one of my friend's relatives had passed away. Oddly enough, looked up what that might mean in a dream, the woman in a white dress. Apparently it's like an omen that a message being delivered about the death of a relative, weirdly enough.
I don't like it. Just straight up, I don't like it.
I didn't know the guy,
goosebumps.
Though. The relative. I didn't. So, I mean, probably no correlation, just weird timing.
Also, I think... No, I don't think I'm 95% positive.
So you think?
All right, so I think I think, yes, all right, that Riley found a Ouija board in her room.
Yep.
I think I remember that one.
I'm pretty sure it's still there too.
I can't mess with that. I like and see, that's on the fence of
and
I
Jumanji.
Don't believe I'm not worried about Jumanji.
Dude, Robin Williams.
He says, and Jumanji.
We're going to get real spooky, dude. Demon can't trap me inside of a board game.
Yep, it's... That is horrifying. Tell me, I'm wrong. That would be horrifying.
Dude. Awful.
But, yeah, no, that's one of those things where I'm not a firm believer, but I don't not believe. But a Ouija board is floating that fine gray line in which I'm not touching it.
I'm pretty sure
Like,
Hasbro made the Ouija board, so honestly, Hasbro made wrestler toys too.
man, I don't care. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it, dude. No, I'm not touching it. Ouija boards? No, I'm
I
good.
don't know.
And then also, the closet in her room was very odd.
Yeah, it was. Had that little like.
You got
hole.
one step in. Yeah, you got one step into the closet. All right, and it was regular closet, and straight ahead of you and to the left. There was just some like shelves and stuff.
It was shelves straight
But
ahead,
then-
a wall to the left.
Okay, there we go. He knows. And then on the right side, there was like halfway up, so like about 3 feet up, there was still a wall, and there was just like a cubby up to the ceiling from there. So that was
It's a weird
that
layout.
always weirded me out.
Good
I
hiding
would be the type
spot.
of person if I that was my room, just to freak people out, I would have put something wild in there. Like, I'd have put something wild in there for sure. Ugh.
No, that's
Yep,
where your
yep,
epic
yep.
gaming setup would go. You know those
Absolutely
YouTube videos where
not.
people are like, I put a gaming setup under my stairs.
Exactly. Yeah, that would
I
be
put a
in
gaming
my
setup
closet.
in my closet.
In my closet.
I'd dress up like an Oompa Loompa and cram myself in there, dude.
Yes, that would be great. But that pretty much clears up both of the experiences we've had. I mean, obviously I've had other experiences with stuff in the dark, but it was more so stuff at night, and I was outside, and sometimes it was in the woods, you know? So you'll hear something in the woods, and then you just get like absolutely spooked out of your butt cheeks.
Yeah, I've been
You
out in
know?
the woods at times, and I recall one time I was out in the woods with one of our cousins and just heard somebody shout, "Hey,"
Nope.
several times.
Oh, no.
But it was from
Nope.
a distance where like you wouldn't even seen somebody.
I don't care. If I heard somebody say "hey"
Well,
in
yeah.
the woods, I'm gone.
I'm pretty sure we did.
I'm gone.
I'm pretty sure we were on the
I'm-
4-wheeler too, so
Gone.
cruising.
Oh, that horrifies me.
Cruising through the wheels on my ATV. Through the wheels, the woods, on my ATV.
Yes. No, like there was a couple times I'm kind of that I can be a scaredy cat at times for sure. Like
Those woods were
I had
unnerving.
been-
I don't care.
the woods were very unnerving. Especially there was a couple times I had gone out there by myself, like riding a 3-wheeler.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm just surrounded by trees in the middle of nowhere. And there
Freak
was one
yourself
time
out, man.
I flipped. No, I didn't flip the 3-wheeler. There was one time I ran out of gas, and I was deep in the woods, and I had to walk back. I was horrified. I was so scared. I was so scared. I was a little kid. I was like 14.
We used to
I
go
was so
out into
scared.
those woods when I was like 8, dude. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
but in a
yeah, I
group?
used to go
In a
out.
group?
Yeah, and then I'd fall behind, and y'all would disappear for a moment. I'd be like, "This is it.
He said, "This is
This
it.
is it."
This is it. I'm gonna die,
Dude."
This is it.
It didn't help that when we
Yeah.
were kids, Dad used to be like, "Yeah, imagine Fango Forest, all those orcs just chilling out there." Nah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So my little kid mind is like, I'm. This is it, dude. It's over for me.
It's just getting all razzle dazzled. Like
I can hear you guys
Yeah,
just
no.
drifting off into the distance.
it's fine. No. The woods were scary. I don't think I had never seen. I've seen deer out there, but I had never seen anything else. I've never seen like coyotes.
I think I've seen a fox one time. Yeah, I've seen a couple of foxes out there. Fox?
I don't even think I've seen a fox. No, I've only ever seen deer. But then there was one time, our cousins and we were this was a thing that we did. All right, don't know why. When we were young, staying at my cousin's house, we would just go on walks in the middle of the night. And when I say the middle of the night, I'm talking
Mhm.
anywhere from between midnight and 4 a.m.
That's the best time to go.
You say it's the best time to go, but in retrospect, it was kind of really stupid because if something were to happen, what are you gonna do? You're
I
kids.
remember. I still have a very vivid memory. Wow, I can't talk. Imagine.
Very vivid remember.
Very vivid remember. Anyways, I have a very vivid memory of us walking back from where we used to play basketball, and this car with 2 dudes rolled up beside you and me, and the rest of everybody was like a quarter mile ahead of us. And this car's like, the dude in the passenger seat asked us if we wanted a ride. Never seen the dude in my life. Never seen the dude in my life, and it was like 2 or 3 a.m.
Right. Oh, you're so right. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the crazy stuff I'm talking about. That's like what's stopping them from hopping out and scooping you up. You know?
Right? And especially with how far away we were. Even at that time as a kid, I was like, man, everybody's so far away from us. We could have just disappeared.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Yeah, we did some debatable stuff as kids. I mean, it was debatable. In our brains, it wasn't.
It was debatable.
It wasn't bad. It was just dumb. It was dumb.
And we all knew it too. That's the worst part. We all knew it.
Yeah, we knew it. But yeah, my cousins and I, we were walking to the place we went to play basketball, and we had just left their driveway and got onto the road. We're walking a little bit, and then down the road, probably about half a mile, which is down near our other aunt's house. Walking across the street was a full pack of coyotes.
Ah,
like
man.
When I say full, I'm talking like 9 to 13.
Rolling deep.
And then we were kind of just like, that's the one where you don't do it.
Nah, dude, new pet.
Yeah, you don't commit to that one. So it was like, all right, we're going to go back to the house. And then, I've seen bears, obviously. Oh, there was one time Adam and I were at our cousin's house, and we were staying the night at our grandparents'. And there was a trail in the woods from our cousins to our grandparents' house. And that trail was a little sketchy because it was kind of long, and it was dark outside. It was really dark. Couldn't see anything dark. And we didn't have flashlights. And we were walking from our cousins to my grandparents, and we got literally halfway through the trail.
Mm-hmm.
And directly on the side of us, we heard something in the woods. And it was big enough to move the tall weeds that we both saw it. We kind of just took a glance at each other and turned around. we turned around, all right? We didn't even commit to just finishing the trail. We were right there. All right? We were at the halfway point.
All those trails were really sketchy. I don't know why. They all had a vibe of Sleepy Hollow. Every single one.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt. And so Adam and I, we turned around. We took off. Adam tripped.
Oh, of course he did, dude.
Oh my goodness. You ever have one of those moments where your heart is just like, have you ever been that scared? Have you ever been that scared where your body becomes just ice cold?
My heart turns, it goes down to my feet. Yes.
Yeah. And you can't breathe. It's just your heart is.
Oh yeah. You know? I've been there.
And that he tripped. I thought that I was like, he's gonna get eaten. There, Yeah, it's over. The Wendigo is gonna pop out the woods, and it's. I love you, dog, but it's over. No, he ended up getting up, and we took off. And we found one of my cousins, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I got a flashlight. Let's walk through the woods."
Ah, yeah, dude.
Like, all right. Yeah. So that happened. And I'm trying to think. There was another situation at that same cousin's house where they had a cabin. So they had their house there, and they also had like a smaller, I'm gonna just call it a guest house because that's basically what it was. They had a little cabin not too far from their house, and one of my cousins and we were in that cabin. I think we were watching movies, and we went to go leave to go to the house, and we opened the door. I took a step out.
Oh, I've heard this one.
And I don't know, I can't tell you what animal this was, but I can tell you basically the color and how big it was. Okay? I didn't hear a sound from it, but it was probably anywhere from 2 to 3 feet. I'd say probably closer to, between 2 to 3 feet tall. And probably about the same length, probably roughly 3 feet. And I couldn't actually see what it was.
It was probably a fox.
And I don't know. I don't know. It scared me so bad. I tripped up a little bit, and I felt my foot was sliding off the stair. So I jumped over it. All right? Jumped over it. I take off. I didn't even look back to see what happened to our cousin. I took off.
Oh, man.
Took off. I know that he's behind me. He's running. What does he do? Because it is pitch black outside. What does he do? He ran straight into a wheelbarrow.
Oh, no.
He fell into the wheelbarrow. Into it. That was another one of those moments. It's like, because there are wildcats out there.
Yeah,
there
especially out where we lived.
We have heard. Is it bobcats that make the old lady scream?
Yeah.
No, it's not bobcats.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's bobcats?
Yeah, bobcats. I do believe.
Or is it like a lynx?
No, we don't have a lynx. No, it's a bobcat.
I can't remember.
It's a bobcat.
All right. Bobcat, but it wasn't a bobcat because the color of this animal, it was like a tannish color.
It was
that was the color I could see.
It was a
tan.
fox.
I don't remember.
Why don't it be like a groundhog?
No, it was a groundhog that was 3 feet.
Dude,
that is a chonky groundhog, dog.
This is a big old gopher.
It's a gopher. What is it? Slapping the stinkers?
We have gophers around here, and they're huge, dude.
Are they really?
They're massive. We got a whole family back behind our place.
That's wild. But this, cousin fell into it. He didn't.
Dude.
He went right into the wheelbarrow. Hilarious. Not actually hilarious. It was in the moment horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. But aside from that, like those occurrences, never really had any other scary things happen.
I know there's stuff that's just not coming to mind, and if it does come to mind at any point, I'll bring it back up sometime this month.
There we go. Yeah, for sure. That's yeah. But with it being October, Jacob, it's October. What's open? What's open, Jacob? What's open?
Uncle John's
in Michigan
is open, baby.
Uncle John's Cider Mill. All right, to anybody, if you've never been to a cider mill, go.
Please.
Go.
Or just an apple orchard in general.
Oh yeah, go to an apple orchard. I'm sure most of them, well, no, probably not. I was gonna say, I'm sure most apple orchards probably have some sort of store-ish,
Nah, not all of them.
I highly suggest anybody that doesn't know what Uncle John's Cider Mill is, I highly, highly suggest just Google it. Google it, look up some pictures. No, not even if you're in Michigan, just to see what it is.
That's true.
Crazy. It's so cool. They have a whole apple orchard, and this cider mill is like they made like a little town out of it. You can go play games. When I say games, I'm talking like outdoorsy games.
Yeah, I don't know what they offer entirely.
Yeah, because I've only been there a handful of times, like 3 times.
They've got some tours you can go through and whatnot too. Like you can watch how all the cider is made.
See, I've never done that, and that would be cool. They
Heck yeah, man.
have they have donuts. You can go buy
Dude,
donuts.
they
They
got
got apple
donuts.
donuts. They got apple fritters.
Man.
They got apple everything. You can go get an apple cider slushy. If I'm not a huge apple cider fan, but them their slushies
Them there slushies.
beam me up.
Muy delicioso.
Beam- Oh, yes, those slushies were great. And then the last time we were coming up there, or well, no, it wasn't the last time. It was one of the past couple times. It was when we drove up. When we were leaving Michigan, we stopped at the cider mill, and they make their own alcohol.
Yeah.
Out of the apples.
Fermenting them, man.
What? And they're like flavored alcohols. Wild.
Right on,
They have
dude.
apple everything there, and it's crazy. It's really cool. So, highly suggest it's worth the Google, something to check out. I really feel bad for people that don't really get to experience fall like that, you know?
Yeah, that's a very good thing about the Midwest, I guess. Because I don't know what other parts of the country really get that kind of thing.
I don't think it's just a Midwest thing. I mean,
I think it's
Where
more,
does the-
I don't know, I
where does
guess
the
it's
Midwest
more
stop?
recognized in the Midwest than anywhere else. Fall time and all that kind of stuff.
where does the Midwest stop?
Wisconsin.
It stops at Wisconsin?
I don't know. Probably.
Maybe.
I want to know why
maybe.
it's Midwest when Michigan is definitely Mid-East.
I mean, it's mid-east, or you know,
Mid.
in terms
Mid
of
in
the
all
U.S.
entirety. Mid.
It's north.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That when you're right,
you got
you're
the
right.
East Coast,
When you're right,
East Coast,
you're right.
West Coast, the South, and the Midwest.
Man.
You're not the North. You're just the Midwest.
They're just waiting for Canada to be like, all right, fine.
Yeah,
We'll join.
we'll join. They're the North.
They're the North.
Yeah. No, that's that's terrible. But Uncle John's Cider Mill, definitely Google it. It's a really cool place. I highly
Fantastic.
suggest if you ever get the opportunity, if you're way up north in Michigan. Well, it's not that far, right?
It's not way up north. No, what?
Well, I'm saying if you go to Michigan from Lansing, how far from Lansing is it? Like an hour? Hour and a
Yeah,
half?
it's like an hour and a half or something like that from Lansing.
So from you, it's probably like 3 hours.
Yeah, something like that, probably.
Yeah, so it is sitting around, if anybody doesn't know, the state of Michigan. If you're looking at the Lower Peninsula, I need you to raise your right hand. Raise your right hand.
Right hand?
That is the Lower Peninsula of Michigan, people. There you go.
Palm
So-
facing you, right?
Palm facing you. Dead center of the hand, that's roughly around where Uncle John's is. So if you ever happen to be in that area, hey, take a look. Really cool. Highly suggest it. Banging. Geography.
The
you
only
know?
state that you can do that. Ooh.
Only state. Ooh, nobody cares.
It's real
The-
exciting when you've lived here your whole life.
The Mitten State. Come on.
Ha!
Come
They
on.
aren't lying.
What's really bad is you take your right hand, palm facing you. You got the Lower Peninsula. If you take your left hand and you face it horizontally, so your thumb's pointing up, and then you kind of attach it at you attach your right middle finger to your like pinky almost. There you go. You have the Upper and Lower Peninsula of Michigan. Dun dun. You made Michigan with your hands. Crazy. There's a lot of people that don't even know the Upper Peninsula exists. So
I
there's
mean,
that.
all power to them. Most maps show it's part of Wisconsin.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
So I'll
it is
stay
part
with
of
being a
Wisconsin.
cheesehead if I have to.
Pass. No.
Pass, man.
Pass. No. What was something else I wanted to talk about? Favorite horror movies. I'm gonna kind of entwine this one with something else that I wanted to talk about, which was the 31 days of horror movies. Got to do it.
It's a lot of days. That's a lot of days, days.
You got 31 days in October. You know what that means? You got to watch 31 horror movies. I don't care if you gotta catch up. You gotta watch 4 in a day. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Now here's the question.
What?
Do we watch a horror movie, the same horror movie, every day for the next 31 days?
What do you mean? Same? What do you mean?
Like, do we watch the same ones, and then we can discuss them when we come back here?
I mean, we can try, yeah.
But no promises. That might be a lot of work. That might be a lot of work.
How about we do this? We can dedicate to one. At least one a week. At least one.
Or
all right.
Or better idea. Better idea. Our top one of the week, since we're gonna have 4 weeks of it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. We can pick the top one.
Working it out. Working it out.
I wanted to talk about for this week. We are gonna quickly try to ramble off 7 movies for this week. And yes, I get it. It's October 2nd. You're a day late, dollar short. Giddy up, Buttercup. Buckle in.
That's what weekends are for.
That's what weekends are for. You're already a movie behind. Get to it. Or not. That's up to you.
I mean, people are busy. The holidays are coming up. People are picking up overtime.
Yeah. No, I'm just giving people something fun to do because we try to do this. So first, I'm putting this one. This is movie 1 for me. Movie 1. It's The Great Pumpkin. Charlie Brown.
Aw, man.
Movie 1.
Aw, man.
Movie 1. Gotta. It's a Great Pumpkin.
It is a Great Pumpkin.
You got Snoopy howling at the moon. You got Charlie Brown
getting rocks,
getting a jack-o'-lantern on the back of his head.
That works too.
He got a rock.
Yeah. I got a rock.
I got a rock. Poor Charlie Brown, man.
That's
gotta
life.
Watch it. Movie number 1.
100%.
I'm not saying you have to watch it the first day, but I'm just giving.
It's easy. It's an easy one. It's a good start.
Considering it's like 20, 30 minutes. It's really short.
And it's a good way to start October. It's a great way to start October.
Great way to start October. Where you can watch it, though, I think last year the only place you could watch it was like Apple TV.
Yeah, I think it's still Apple TV because they have the Peanuts sponsorship thing or whatever it is, the deal. They have a deal with them.
That's tough. So, go see if Walmart got it.
Get that 1 week of Apple
Get
subscription.
the trial of Apple TV.
Get the trial and don't forget to cancel it. I did.
Cancel it day 2. Watch Great Pumpkin. It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and
drop it.
Cancel it.
Drop
it as soon as the movie's done.
Honestly, don't even close the page.
He said, just leave it up on your phone.
Just leave it up
as soon as the movie's over. Done.
Get rid of it. That way you won't forget.
Terrible. Hey, maybe you'll like Apple TV. I'm no.
There's
judge.
A glitch to Apple TV.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm not going to, but if anyone's interested, allegedly, there's a way you can watch stuff.
Hot dog. Well, y'all can Google that one. Let's see. Second movie.
Say it.
That's up to them. They're gonna do it anyway. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't promote it. I don't condone it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Condone.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Just don't do it. Another movie. You got one to knock off?
I mean, I was just talking about this last week, and Hocus Pocus is one that I think is very commonly watched by people of our age and maybe a little older.
Our age? What do you mean? Our age? Dude, Mom watches that movie every year. What you talking about?
Well, I mean, she might only watch it because Riley watches it. I don't know.
Maybe.
She might have only seen it because Riley watched it back in the day when she was a kid.
Gotta watch
Hocus Pocus 2. Don't gotta watch it. Don't gotta watch it.
Jacob's not a fan of Hocus Pocus 2.
Don't
I
watch
was
it.
just out of nostalgia.
Don't watch it.
But second movie compared to the first movie, it ain't the same. But it was
If you
still.
want to
I
keep the
enjoyed it.
magic alive, don't watch the second one.
If you want to keep the magic alive, don't watch the second one. Correct.
Yeah. So we're doing horror movies. That's not really a horror.
Well, no, Halloween / horror, I guess. So
Does Die Hard count? No.
I swear. Do
Ah.
not start this debate.
Die Hard with a Vengeance. Does that count?
He said, "Does Die Hard count?" No. I didn't even think that was gonna come up. I didn't even think about that.
That's a winter thing. We got a couple months before I bring that back up.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, I can't wait until Bruce Willis's AI is advanced enough to just he will never die hard. That's the thing. Die Hard never is going to be the next one. What a bet! What a bet!
He said, "Die Hard never."
Die Hard never. Ha!
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's my
All right,
money?
He said, "Come on, writers, come on, I got you." Another Halloween movie.
I got one.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh shoot!
Nightmare
Mine's
Before
very close
Christmas.
to that.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's a really good one.
No matter what, gotta watch Nightmare Before Christmas, Halloween, and Christmas.
I was
Gotta.
gonna say, do you watch it
That's a
now, later,
Nope, it's a
or
twofer.
at the same? Yeah,
Twofer.
around the same holidays.
Watch twice. What's another one?
I
So
was
we
gonna
got
say
three.
another Tim Burton. That was Tim Burton, right?
Yeah, it's Tim Burton. Of course
Yeah,
it was Tim
he
Burton.
made he made the Corpse Bride, which is
Ooh, yeah.
haven't watched that in
Yeah.
years though. Haven't watched that in years.
Corpse
dude.
Bride was good. I was a fan. Is Frankenweenie a Tim Burton movie?
Dude, I've never seen it.
Never seen it.
So we won't talk about it.
Won't talk about it.
Monster House, dude.
Oh, we're just straight going for animated movies at this point.
And who cares? Who cares?
We're children. Who cares about actual horror movies? Monster House,
Everybody's seen
great.
actual horror movies. That's the thing. All the horror movies all have the same plot.
So wait, what do we have so far? Great Pumpkin. Great
Nightmare Before
Pumpkin.
Christmas. Hocus
No, what
Pocus.
was number 2?
Hocus Pocus.
I gotta write
Hear
this down
that
because I'm
Uper
going to
accent
forget.
when we say hocus? Hocus.
Hocus
Hocus.
Pocus. Hocus. All right, so Great Pumpkin, Hocus Pocus, Nightmare Before Christmas. We're keeping it family friendly this week.
I guess so. Next week we'll do the adult ones.
Yeah, there we go. Nightmare
As soon
Before
as I watch
Christmas.
them.
What was number 4 you said?
Corpse
You
Bride.
mentioned Corpse Bride and
And
Monster
Monster
House,
House.
so that's 6.
One more.
4.
Close it out. Give us a really good
Oh.
one. Give us a bloody good one.
Oh no, man! Because now my brain's trying to rack off animated scary movies. And I don't want to just keep sticking to Tim Burton because he's an easy one. I got nothing. My brain's farting.
Let me think.
I mean,
what could
no.
be? Oh,
there is. I
well,
know. I know another family-friendly movie. Is it called? Because I remember Riley and I watching it growing up. Is it just called The Witches or Witches? I think.
Toss
that one out the window.
Toss it out the window.
Yeah, I can't remember what the name of it is. I'm missing a movie on this list. Oh, dude!
What?
Halloween Town!
Halloween Town.
Halloween Town!
Halloween Town. Not one, not two,
Halloween
not
Town.
3. They've got 4, maybe even 5 of those, dude. It's the
Easy. All right.
spooky version of High School Musical at this point. Who cares?
That one gets a pass. I'm going to say, listen, we're not going to put on the list Halloween Town 1, Halloween Town 2, Halloween Town 3, Halloween Town High, Halloween. We're not doing that.
They
You
got
get Halloween
Halloween Town
Town.
High?
It is. Oh yeah, and it was lame. But that's going to be its own thing. Halloween Town includes all those movies. If you want to watch all of them, cool. If not, I'm not going to judge you. So
Might as well only watch the first two. Maybe the third one.
Watch the 3.
That's a big maybe. I don't know.
So we have It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, Hocus Pocus, Nightmare Before Christmas, Corpse Bride, Monster House. What else? Halloween Town, and we missed one.
Nightmare Before Christmas, Monster House, Corpse Bride. Did I say Hocus Pocus already?
I'm on this list right now.
Hey, who didn't keep the list?
That's why I was trying to write everything, man.
Who didn't? Man.
Great Pumpkin, Hocus Pocus. Nightmare Before Christmas. And then you followed it up with
Corpse Bride,
Monster House.
So
and then Halloween Town. We need one more family-friendly movie.
One more family-friendly movie. I mean,
I'm about to have to Google this. No. Scary movie.
See, like, how family-friendly do we need to be? Because you could do, like, Edward Scissorhands. You could do Sleepy Hollow. You could...
I mean, Edward's... I think
you could do a Carrie, dude. There's so... these are probably getting to rated R's now, but...
No, is Edward... No, Edward Scissorhands is PG-13.
I think that's PG-13 because it came out in, like, the 80s or 90s, didn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
And it really wasn't that bloody.
No.
That's a pretty interesting movie for like Johnny
Depp. No. I got an easy family-friendly one.
Aquaman.
Easy. No. Addams Family.
Adam's Family. Dude, I could have swore you said Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
I was like, what's spooky about him? The Addams Family, dude.
He says Adam Sandler.
Dude.
I mean, he did Little Nicky, so I mean,
he did. He had another movie that came out on Netflix where he was some dude. That was a Halloween movie just a couple years ago. So I mean, it works.
All right, Addams Family. There we go. Those are. I already have another one to add to it. Not
I've got
this week,
loads.
So we got 3. Yeah, so we have the 7. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, Hocus Pocus, Nightmare Before Christmas, Corpse Bride, Monster House, Halloween Town, and Addams Family. And next week,
we go over some scary games on top of it. We got to get some scary games to play for the month too next week. Didn't even think about it until now, dude. We've got it. Yeah, I've got a whole list I can go through with this.
For us video game nerds out there, next week, prepare your clench your cheeks in anticipation because we gonna talk about some video games, okay? That list for scary video games, easy. Easy.
We got lots to talk about. Might even have special episodes dedicated to some of those. You never know.
You never know. So yeah, that was good. So there's your first 7 movies. Chip chop, get to it. You know what I'm saying? Watch. Let us
know what you think about them.
Yeah, come on. Like I said, I think it was in the second episode. You can even leave us if you just want to leave us send us a voice message on Spotify. Just be like, hey, watched this movie this week. I only got around to watching 2 of the movies. I like this one for yada yada yada. Cool.
And let us know some of your favorite Halloween movies.
Oh yeah. Let us know about your favorite. Like, come on, easy. I love scary stuff.
I need to know what I should watch next week.
Yeah. See, give us ideas for next week, because obviously we struggled for this 7. No. It was just keeping it in the genre of family friendly was tough. But
yeah, once we started.
I know there's more. Yeah, once we start, yeah. But there's definitely more, and we can always piggyback off of Tim Burton.
Yeah.
So
It's also the best
yeah.
time of year to watch Lord of the Rings.
Oh
Best
yeah,
time of year falls here.
That's what is that? Well, that's a bonus. We'll add that as number 8.
Well, we'll add that
Lord
as
of the Rings.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
No, that gets the same treatment as Halloween Town. It's one thing.
Yeah, if you got the time for it.
Yeah, if you got the time, take a weekend, sit back, get you some. I can't even remember how many meals hobbits eat in a day.
Enough.
They got 12 meals in a day. So sit down, get ready for that. Have a good time doing that. Watch all those movies. Fantastic. But I think we did a good job this week, Jacob.
I think we got it. I think
Halloween's here, baby. Halloween's here.
It's
I'm excited.
On its way.
This month. Stop, Jacob. Stop. Don't ruin this.
Halloween means snow in Michigan, all right?
I don't have that problem, so it's Halloween.
Yes, snow's roasting on an open fire. Yeah. That's what's coming.
There you go. Yeah, yes. Yeah, but no, Halloween's here. This entire month, everything we talking about is gonna be scary. All right? Prepare yourselves. We got stories. We might have some other people. Hey, we might have some other people talking on the podcast.
Heck yeah, man.
You never
Cue the spooky music.
I was trying to think of I literally put my hands out as if I was playing a piano, and I was about to start singing something, but nothing came to my head. So.
Well,
no.
Cue the spooky music. Roll us out.
Yeah. All right. I think that's it. I think we're good for this week. Prepare yourselves for next week. It's going to be great. Hope you enjoyed this. And like we said, if you watch any of these movies, let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know. We're all over the social medias. Yeah. At 2, the number 2, DOF separation. Across the board. You got us on Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, TikTok. We're there too. We're everywhere.
We're everywhere.
Threads. We're on Threads. So, let us know. Reach out to us. Tell us what's happening. Watch the movies.
Heck yeah, man. Watch the movies.
Watch the movies. And if you've ever had any ghost experiences yourselves, because we did talk about that, let us know about that. Could be wild. So, I think that about wraps it up for this week. Anything else you got? We good?
No. Carve a pumpkin or something.
All right.
Rake some leaves. Get that money.
Oh, no. Yeah, get that money.
Get that money.
All right. I think that wraps it up. So I'm going to call it here. I hope to see y'all next week. I hope you enjoyed this week. And
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Watch the movies.